In absentia, the two vice presidents, Chiwenga and Mohadi, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, Honorable Professor Murira, the other ministers and deputy ministers who are here, the Chief Secretary to the President Cabinet, Dr. Martin Ushuaia, senior government officials, members of the diplomatic corps, ladies and gentlemen. Since joining the United Nations in 1980, Zimbabwe has been a steadfast advocate of peace, stability, and the sovereign equality of nations. Our post-independence history is testament of our commitment to upholding principles, purposes, and values enshrined in the United Nations Charter, as well as the basic tenets of rules-based international governance architecture. Our engagement with other nations has withstood triumphs and challenges. Zimbabwe remains a peace-loving nation, a defender of sovereignty, and a champion of justice, fairness, and prosperity for all. Our previous tenures on the UN Security Council in 1983 to 1984 and in 1991 to 1992 demonstrated our active contribution to fostering international peace and security, conflict resolution, and constructive international engagement. It is therefore with great honor that I officially launch Zimbabwe's candidacy for a non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council for the 2027-2028 term. Our diplomatic legacy speaks for itself. Zimbabwe has played a meaningful role in peacekeeping missions across Africa and beyond, that is, including in Somalia, in Angola, East Timor, Sierra Leone, Kosovo, Liberia, Sudan, South Sudan, and Darfur. These contributions underscore our experience, dedication, and ability to add value to the work of the Security Council. As an independent and sovereign nation, Zimbabwe is therefore stepping forward to bid for a seat at this esteemed body. We are amplifying our long-standing belief in the power of multilateralism to resolve conflicts, promote justice and peace, and realize development that leaves no country or region behind. Under the theme, and I quote, advancing 21st century solutions for global peace and security through multilateralism, end of quote. Our mission is to serve as a trusted, proactive, and solutions-driven partner in the maintenance of global peace and security. The bid for this seat is not solely for Zimbabwe, but it is for Africa, the developing world, and all nations that deserve and desire peace, justice, equality, for the benefit of both present and future generations. Zimbabwe's term as a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council will, therefore, focus on the following areas. 1. Promoting global peace and security. Zimbabwe will work with members of the United Nations Security Council and other members of the United Nations to promote the peaceful settlement of disputes. We will also advocate for solutions that address the root causes of instability, causes of poverty, and climate-induced security threats. It will be critically important that mechanisms to strengthen conflict prevention, peace building, and sustainable development remain areas of focus. Silencing the guns and combating terrorism. Zimbabwe will champion UN action to support Africa's silencing of the guns strategy, anti-terrorism, and combating organized crime. Cooperation and complementarity between the United Nations Security Council and the regional economic communities. Zimbabwe will work with members of the United Nations Security Council and other United Nations member states towards strengthening synergies between the Security Council and the regional economic communities, fostering regional stability through advancing preventive diplomacy and lasting post-conflict reconstruction will be among other areas of our focus. Women, youth, peace and security. Zimbabwe will also promote the role of women and the youth in the peace and security agenda. Zimbabwe's commitment to peace is unshakable. We recognize that peace is the cornerstone of sustainable socio-economic development and stand ready to contribute our experience and leadership to the mission of the Security Council. As we embark on this important journey to joining the United Nations Security Council, I appeal to all United Nations member states to support Zimbabwe's candidature. A vote for Zimbabwe is a vote for peace, multilateral cooperation, and a more inclusive global order. To date, we are humbled by the confidence and the trust bestowed on us by SADC and AU member states. We have unanimously supported and endorsed our candidature. Zimbabwe pledges to use the opportunity to champion Africa's security priorities as outlined in Agenda 2063 and our continent's commitment to silencing the guns. Equally, the voices of the Global South towards reforms in the global peace and security architecture will be amplified by Zimbabwe. On behalf of the government and people of Zimbabwe, I wish to express my gratitude to those countries that have already assured us of their support. The current state of global international relations deserves peaceful solutions. Zimbabwe is a friend to all and an enemy to none. Our country is ready to take pride of place as a non-permanent member in the Security Council for the period 2027 to 2028. We appeal for your support. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. Thank you.